Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Fuzza and I have got things messed up again. Yes. There we go. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Fuzza. How are we doing today? I am doing pretty good. Nope, things are still weird. There we go. How are we doing today, folks? My name is Fuzza. And I am doing alright today. Things could be better, of course. Always could be better. But today, today we are working on Minecraft. Now, we didn't have Minecraft on Monday. I know it's very unusual. But today we are going to be doing Minecraft, and we are doing Minecraft. And we are completing a major build that I've been working on off camera for the most part this past week. It's very important. I wanted to... It's a project I've been wanting to complete in my Minecraft world here for a while. But other projects came up, but completing this project here will mark the transition. We'll be able to do a lot more, hopefully, with a lot less. Anyway, so what are we working on today? Well, let's pop over to the game and you can see. Here we are in the middle of the ocean. Beautiful ocean. You can see, oh, there's a small island over there. But we are not here for the ocean. Well, we are sort of here for the ocean because what we're actually here for is what is behind us. And what is behind us is the site of the Ocean Monument. Now, well, let me tell you a bit about what I've been doing off camera this past week. So I finished filling this entire area with sand, then mining out the sand, tearing down the temple, and building this monstrosity here. And I say monstrosity with love because it is the Guardian farm that is going to supply us with a lot of materials for bricks, prismarine bricks and prismarine and sea lanterns and all the wonderful goodies that come from Guardians. Can also double as an XP farm if we need it to, but it's not the primary purpose of this device. So you can see this is the spot we're going to be working on. This is the last part of the Guardian farm that I need to build. I'm going to build it here with you guys on camera. But basically what this is, and let me give you a little tour kind of what this is. So this side is a mirror of that side. So there are 3 little tanks here. So 1, 2, 3. You can see I already have the 2 tanks over there. And those are the primary Guardian spawning chambers. What it does is it then shoots them up because they all have soul sand bases, much like that one, into streams that condense them and send them up. Oh, crap, we fell. Up the main tower. Let's get back up to the top here. Top of the sand wall. That's protecting this area currently. Okay. Up to the main tower. Here we are. Which can also, for a little bit at the bottom there, spawn Guardians as well on its own. They shoot up the tower because that's also lined at the bottom with soul sand. up this huge tower to the top kill platform area, which has both a manual and an automatic setting. So I can just automatically have them killed. They fall into some campfires, which slowly kill them. And all the items, all the drops are collected by hoppers, which are put into a little sorting system over there on that platform, which sorts them all out into the shards and crystals and cod, primarily, that can be dropped by this farm. Now I've decided also, once I've finished building this Guardian farm, I'm not going to refill in this bottom with water. I'm actually going to, because I want to have the Guardian spawns, focused in the tanks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up some other little farms, automatic farms in this area. I had actually, I think it was last week or the week before, gone on and built just over there a gunpowder farm so that we could theoretically not have as much trouble with our with the netherite mining next time, because then I wouldn't have to worry about a lack of TNT. But then I decided, well, wait a minute, I could put it over here. So I actually just tore that down a little while ago. It's actually kind of, basically the entire farm here is sitting in shulker boxes waiting to be rebuilt here once I figure out where I'm going to put it over here. But that's not the purpose of today's stream. Like I said, today's stream is all about completing the Guardian farm portion here. So with the few bricks, the few materials that I already have in my inventory, along with this shulker of materials down there, apparently we've had a small pillager raid just spawn in. So let's go take care of that really quick. Oh my. Well, we've gone successfully into the spawning chambers. Excuse you. Please go away. You guys are not wanted here. Alright, let's dump this stinky banner off. And the junk supplies that I have. And let's get to work on this beautiful tower here. So yeah, we have a lot of prismarine bricks, which are primarily in this structure, but we're also going to need ice and glass and sea lanterns. Let's grab all the ice right now. Let's grab several stacks of glass, several more stacks of prismarine bricks out of there. We'll grab the shulker. Because what we're doing is we're going to build this tower just straight up here. So, using the same design as I have for the others. Kind of this inside ring. Need to light it up a little bit. Light. Light. 1, 2, 3. I'll leave that there because that's supposed to be there anyway. And now we have ice so we can fill it in with water. I just had a thought. Yes. There we go. Make sure I have the right pickaxe for this. There we go. First layer's done already. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Two. Alright, let's build 3 high now. Yeah, this chamber is actually going to go a lot faster, I think, than all the other chambers. And the reason I think that is because I have gone and done this one very differently from how I've done all the other chambers. All the other chambers, I built up, and then I came in and added the water inside of them. But this one, because it's the last one, I'm working, you know, just straight up here. Fill it all in. It's all bubbly. It's just what we like. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Did I misjudge the height of this thing? Nope. Or the positioning, I should say. Not the height, the positioning. Now, this may be an unpopular opinion, actually, but I think personally that some of my favorite blocks in Minecraft are actually the Prismarine blocks. Be they the Prismarine bricks, like we're using now. the dark green, the dark prismarine blocks, like in there. Even the generic prismarine blocks, the prismarine blocks are kind of cool because, at least to me, depending on the time of day in game, they seem to shift colors. Like right now, you can see they're kind of the same kind of greenish, but as the sun kind of sets, or at the dawn, they kind of turn bluish, which I think is really cool. But yeah, they're some of my favorite bricks. Or blocks. I keep wanting to call them bricks, but they're blocks. Brick blocks. Excuse me. That was a very powerful sneeze. There's something kind of satisfying about water filling in Minecraft. It's just really cool. Alright, add the ice. Alright, we're almost here. So 2 layers. Oh wait, this is the wrong bricks. Wrong! We're still doing glass. Yes. Still should be glass right here. There we go. Now, see, we have a nice, we built up to this layer, but we gotta fill in the water. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Alright, now this layer. First, let's remove this piece of scaffolding because it's in the way. 1, 2. Light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Light. 1, 2, 3. light, light, 4, 1, 2, 3, light, light, 4, 1, 2. Whoop. That's all complete. Now we need to work on the next layer. Let's put our shulker down because we're going to need to grab some prismarine. Let's also grab just some more bricks. Put the scaffolding away. Actually don't need the glass anymore. We still need the ice. I don't need all of the ice. And let's take all the fences. We're going to need fences. We're going to need these gates as well. Okay. Alright. Let's start with the prismarine. There we go. Put a light there. And a light there, just to keep things visible. Switch back to bricks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get 2 thick layer all the way around. That's a skeleton. Alright, so we've got a 2 thick layer. Now we need those gates. We can take the gates and we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The purpose of these gates here, if you are not a Minecraft person, is that it allows the water to sit on top of it, but at least closed, nothing will pass through them. So once I open them, it will still allow creatures and objects to pass through. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So by putting them here, once we open them up, all the guardians will be able to pass through these. But the water will not. go. Now we get the ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, they'll spawn in this tank down below. The soul sand, which creates bubble vaders beneath them, launches them up to the top. They pass through the gates because they're open, and then they get caught in the stream that moves them towards the center. Perfect. All right. Let's remove this now. Let's remove this bit of scaffolding. And yeah, occasionally they can kind of like swim and struggle against the current, but they don't struggle for that long. All right, let's remove these fences. Two of the fences must have gotten thrown up into the stream. Alright. It's fine. Let's put... those in place. There we go. I kind of like this kind of open air pattern that I have going with the roof, using the fences to kind of build the walls here of the stream chambers, and then putting, you know, a roof over top of it. It kind of makes it almost, I feel at least, almost temple-like in a way. Almost kind of, not exactly. Like some sort of shrine or something. It's not exact like I just said, you know, but it feel like it. For some reason, I just like the feel of it. It just works. Okay. So now it's just a matter of putting in a bunch of slabs and a couple of bricks. Well, and some. So put some bricks there. Don't need the ice anymore. We get the prismarine. Oops. And we'll come collect that later. Very nice. So if we just use top slabs here. And bottom slabs on the next layer. Top on the next layer. Bottoms on this layer. Oh boy. Just a little bit short on the slabs, looks like. All right. We need to make more slabs. Do not have the tools on me right now. So we gotta go back to this. There we go. Convert those all into slabs. Don't need that many, but hey, you know, we'll find a use for them in some other build. Or maybe they'll just sit in a chest in the warehouse for a long period of time. Who knows? Voila. Ooh la la. Now you may have noticed as well that I actually named this farm. Actually, let's grab the scaffolding here. Alright, back to the top of the sand wall. The sand border. Oh, I forgot that one block of prismarine. I'll go grab it. But yes, you see I actually named the tower. I called it Umi, which in Japanese means sea. Which, strangely, now that I think about it, Umi-si just means CC. Anyway, so yeah. So that is the completion of this chamber. Let's go grab this piece of prismarine. And then let's fly to the top. Oh look, there's another raiding pillager up here. Villager. Hey buddy. Goodbye. He fell down. So yes, this is the little sorter that I have up here for all the drops. How are we doing? See, we're already working on our second double chest of prismarine shards. We don't even have have a half double chest of crystals. That tells you how many, shards they drop compared to crystals. And just over a chest worth of raw cod. I don't have any raw salmon. I just had enough. Literally 2 have dropped or spawned in. And therefore are used as filters. When it comes to pufferfish, we got a pufferfish and we got those 2 pieces of fence. I got a pufferfish spawn in here, but this is for anything else that isn't what I would typically expect to come from a guardian farm. Here's my little switch, which I have a little helpful sign here. Hey, you want to go to manual, make sure it goes down. But otherwise, it's probably going to be left primarily on automatic here. But yeah, if it's on manual, you kind of come in here. Gotta open the gate so you can get close enough. And you can swing, and then the hoppers will pick up everything. But yeah, and behind that wall there, I think it's like 2 or 3 additional layers back. It's a bunch of hoppers with campfires on top that they kind of just fall onto when it's on automatic mode. Feeds into the same hoppers, which feeds into the sorting system. I'm very happy with this build. How it's ultimately turned out. Unfortunately, at the moment, it does require you to have an elytra to get the best use of it. So I think what I need to do next. Now I did see. Let's dump this shulker box right there. Sort out all the materials that I have on me. Alright. I think, yes, there's one. I want this piece of magma block. And I need one of my pieces of soul sand. And I need... some sort of bubble vader. I don't want to do an automatically switching one because it would just be bulky. So we're just going to build a simple one. It's going to use 2 bubble columns. I don't know if I should build it. I think I should build it with one separating each of the 2 bubble columns. Let's use prismarine here to kind of sketch out things. Okay, this one should be just right here. Oh no. um, yeah, so we're putting it here in the sand wall at the moment because I kind of want this to kind of be a dock almost. So that you can like roll up in a boat and, you know, go to the elevator and go up. But we need some closer platform here. Yeah, this goes to 100. So this is 3921. We're at 3933. That's going to be quite an extension here. Let's see how good it looks. So 22 is going to be where the soul sand and the magma block are. See? Look at this prismarine changing colors. Actually, this one would not be there, and neither would this one. So that'll be, say, magma, soul sand. We'll have stuff there. Oh, right. There was also that big news yesterday that you guys had in the human world. Your queen died. Well, I say your, but I suppose that's actually the British queen died. Which is kind of sad, actually, you know. She's been alive for a long period of time. 94 is an impressive feat for you humans. Huh. No, we want to keep this open. The problem is if I put it here, it's going to block the whole Umi sign, actually, now that I think about it. Then what is the point of putting the Umi sign in, you know? I do want to have this. I do want to have this bubble vader, but I don't, but not here. I initially thought I wanted it here, but no, I don't want it here. If it's going to block my Umi sign that I built into the structure, let's see. I mean, the most logical place to put it, to kind of give it some balance, because we have the whole sorting system-y thing over there, would be to put it on this side of the tower. Kind of balance it out, because it's kind of lopsided. Everything up to basically the top of the U for Umi is entirely symmetrical, which I do like. I do like symmetry in my builds, to the best of my ability. My limited building ability. I do like symmetry. That's why, you know, there's a total of 6 tanks here. Really. Yeah. We have to rethink about the bubble vader and where that's going to go. I don't know where it's going to go, though. That's going to be a tricky one. Oh, goodness. So, I was thinking about, you know, in addition to putting the gunpowder farm here in this thing, I think what I might end up doing, I don't know whether I'm going to put it up there really high and kind of have it funnel down, or have it kind of be here in the low and then have it funnel up its goods too. I kind of want to have this area now. At least this is my plan. I'll have to talk with Avaloniel, see if he wants to do other things. Of course, he's never really played Minecraft. I think I've mentioned this in like one of the very first Minecraft streams that I did. Avaloniel is still new to Minecraft. Like, unlike me, I'm kind of the veteran. So he takes most of his like direction about big builds from me. Like when I said, hey, we're going to take over this woodland mansion, convert it into our warehouse, he was like, okay, that sounds cool. You know, when I said, hey, let's drain the ocean around this ocean monument so we can do stuff with it. He's like, okay, that sounds cool. He actually, though he has taken, you know, he has done some of his own stuff. Let's actually, oops. Why am I not flying? Okay, there we go. There's our Monopoly board. Yeah, Athlonio did actually, he built the mob farm here. Oh crap, we're having a raid. He built the mob farm here, which does its own job, not too badly, but, you know, would certainly be better for it to, if it were specialized. One more. Where is he? Down the slime pit? Nope. Oh, there he is. He's over by the warehouse. Yeah, so Arlonia takes most of his direction about our builds from our big builds from me. But he has built, you know, like I said, he built the mob farm. He actually built the gold farm in the nether that we've used a few times to repair our gear. That was him. It's still not complete. He actually hasn't, he actually told me, I was messaging him about the Guardian farm, the Umi, for some time. I was messaging him and he said he hasn't been on for some time. Been busy doing his other research. So that explains, you know, why we haven't seen him on in some time. I'm gonna have to send him a picture of the Umi. Alright, where's the last one? Here they come. There's the Ravager. Gosh, I like netherite armor. We can tank hits from a Ravager. Yay, victory. We successfully defended our not actual village, but what the game considers to be a village from invasion. Okay, so yeah, he built the mob farm and he built the gold farm. So it's not like he's not capable of, you know, building some cool stuff. I think he said for the gold farm especially, he researched a tutorial and, you know, went out and built it, and gathered all the materials and such. And I guess he must have done the same for the mob farm, because I didn't tell him how to build a mob farm. Mob farm is not typically on my list of builds. It's useful, don't get me wrong, but if I'm gonna build a mob farm, I'm gonna specialize it usually. Like I'm gonna specifically build like a creeper farm for gunpowder, you know. Build a build it around a spider spawner, a skeleton spawner for respective things, respective mobs. I need to push the forward button, not the inventory button. All right, let's hang on. Let's send a message to Athlonio and see if he'll log on. Hang on one second. Okay, I sent him a message saying he should log on. So come and see. It's kind of difficult to capture in a picture, actually, you know. 'Cause you got the 6 spawning. I mean, just this, the bottom section here, is quite an impressive build in and of itself. Not to mention the tower, you know, with the collection and the manual automatic switch. Alright, let's sort the materials. So we can loosen up a shulker box. I feel like I'm going to need to go back to the end and get more shulker shells. That's how many shulker boxes I mean, just all of these shulker boxes right here, except for this last one, are all completely filled with sand. And that's all the sand that we used for draining the ocean here, you know. He hasn't responded. So maybe he hasn't gotten the message yet. That's, I mean, if he doesn't get the message, oh well, you know. There's not much we can do about that. Alright. Yeah. You know, I thought this might take a little longer just because it took me forever to build all these other ones, but I guess because I built that the last one with you guys here on the stream more efficiently, you know, it took not as much time. I was expecting, you know, this to essentially be a long stream. But yeah, let's jump up to the I'm gonna leave a crafting table here because then we can make use of the abundance of shards that are coming in. I mean, seriously, we could craft 6 stacks just, you know, of prismarine bricks right now. Look at all this wonderful loot. Some of my favorite from some of my favorite blocks. Prismarine bricks. Let's go. Do I want to do the gunpowder farm up top or down low? Up high or down low? Up high or down low? I think I want to do it. No, I think what I need to do first is figure out what else I want to put in here. If I want to put the gunpowder farm here, what else do I want to put in this space? So let's do. Let's grab a. Okay, that'll work. We'll use that for now. So let's see if we do. Let's add a text box. Do that. Let's move that over here now. Well, we'll probably like shrink that a little bit when we add additional stuff to it. Let's get the proper color here. There we go. Wait, what? Why did I not do the proper color? There we go. Proper color. Okay, so what else do we want to put in to this space? Let's go back up top. So therefore a guardian farm. It has its best spawn rates when we're up here. Okay. So what do we want to put in this space? I think number one, I wanted to put in is a cactus farm. So I want to put cactus in here so that we can get green dyes, my favorite dye. And if we're going to do a cactus farm, then it makes sense that we should do a bamboo farm to feed a smelter system for it. Bamboo farms are really simple. If we're going to do gunpowder in here, then it would make sense to do sugar cane for paper. If we're going to do paper, it would also make sense a bit to do leather, but we don't really need a leather farm because we have a crap ton of leather. I have a modification on a mod on this server that allows us to throw rotten flesh in a furnace and it converts it into leather. So we have a crap ton of leather from the gold farm, actually, because that has abundant source of rotten flesh. So really we don't even need that. What else could we put in this space? I mean, we could do massive auto farms. Well, sort of massive. We could put it, like I said, we could put it in a cactus farm, bamboo farm, sugar farm for paper, so that we can use the in combination with gunpowder to make rockets. What else would be a good farm to put in here? We could put in a kelp farm. Potentially, a kelp farm would fit thematically with this area. And we could use that to feed bone meal farms. It wouldn't be efficient bone meal farms, but we could put in that. Let's put it down here. Kelp. We could put in other crops such as pumpkins and melons. We could put in what else could we put in here? We could put in a carrot farm or a potato farm here. Ship a villager over here, a couple villagers, and you know, we'd have pretty good good rates off those, probably. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense necessarily to do those in here, because there's not really, we just have to ship them off to another place, especially the carrots, if we wanted to do golden carrots. And potatoes only really good for baked potatoes. I can't think of any other use for potatoes. Which would mean we need a furnace, you know, system. I plan on actually maybe converting the cod here um, or the cod feed here into a furnace. So just so that it would create some automatic. Oh gosh, there was a huge lag. Okay, there was a lag. Sorry. I plan on putting, or maybe trying to see about funneling the cod into a furnace. It would give us just a straight food source, you know, cooked cod. We could even do cooked salmon, but I think even raw salmon has a use because you can use raw salmon to attract and tame cats. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, Athonio logged on. Ooh. I think he just fell. Let's rotate. Let's rotate to the night. Well, mostly. I'm thinking about other auto farms we can put in this area. Other large scale ones. Cactus. Kelp. Gunpowder. Etc. I also have to figure out. And un or above it. You have rockets. All sand is over here. I guess he has a lot of sand on himself. I guess he had a lot of sand. To the top. Oh dear. I missed. Oh boy, I missed again. Oh. Ah, there he is. Welcome to you have two options. Automatic and manual. You can switch them if you want to use it as an XP farm as well. As what it is doing now. But it does hurt a bit. This is all the drops that Guardians give. Shards fill up quite fast. Salmon is rare. But if we add a bamboo powered furnace, we can always have cod, cooked cod, here. They spawn in the 6 chambers down there. They have to spawn below y equals 62. '62, '63. No, but they have the best spawn rate if they are moved outside of their normal area, which up here counts as. Yes. See, when we are close like this, they don't spawn well either. let's show him the collection chambers. Then they get and this takes them up there. Let's take him up higher, see if we can show him one flying by us. Oh. Oh gosh. When you take soul sand from the nether and put water over it, yes. They are a aquatic only mob. When you put Soul sand is very good for going up. But, yes, other farm projects will be utilizing. Quite a few hours. Yes. Yes, we still need walls of some sort. If we let the water back in, they would spawn outside the chambers. The square that was the temple base if we left the corners in place, if we left the four corners in place, we could, in theory, remove the rest if we left the corners, we could, in theory, remove the rest of the sand. But I'm working on some glass. I was gonna figure out a bubble. Elevator. So you don't have to fly. But that's a project for another moment. Uh-huh. Oh, those chickens are done. Completely forgot about those chickens. Cool, all that sand is done. Hey, give me back my sand. silly dolphins. Working on it. He doesn't study Japanese. He is not observing Japanese like a culture to some extent like I am. Of course, I'm not an expert on Japanese culture myself, but all right. So yeah, there is kind of the tour. I guess you guys got a tour too of how Umi here works. And whew, feeling a bit warm. So I think actually we'll cut it here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be playing Hollow Cure. The new update just came out today. I'm sure you know. If you're not watching me, you're probably watching maybe some other streamers who are playing it tonight. But yeah, I am going to go. I'm actually going to go play it because I'm going to go stockpile some coins so we can do some gacha tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. Anyway, thank you so much everybody for coming today. I'll take some more consideration into what other farms to put in here, and maybe we'll work on that next time. But yeah, thank you so much for coming today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the kind of finishing touches to our Guardian Farm Umi. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, everybody, take care, stay safe, all that wonderful stuff, and I will see you guys then. My name is Fuzza, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.